The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard drops, it's good! 2-on-1, goes around!
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live stream updates of the games, and of course, breaking news. Now, before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's video. If you use that code SensTalk to save $20 off your first purchase, it really helps the channel out, and you get to save some money on all tickets available on the website. So please check it out, SeatGeek.com. It's easy to use, and it helps out the channel. So please, it's a win-win for everybody. Now, tonight's game is between the Ottawa Senators and the Carolina Hurricanes, while a snow hurricane is occurring in the nation's capital of Ottawa, as it's a snowmageddon. We're expecting 45 to 50 centimeters of snow, so the schools are closed. The attendance was very low, expectedly. It was under 11,000, I believe, paid, and there was at least maybe 7,000 people there. It was very small crowd, but it makes sense when there's 50 centimeters of snow coming down, and the arena is like 40 minutes away already from downtown without the snow. With the snow, it's like 2-3 hours, so it makes sense. Speaking about this game, though, it's pretty sad that not many people were there to watch this game, because this was potentially Stone's, Duchene's, or Dzingel's last game ever in the Canadian Tire Center, because the next time they play is a few days before the trade deadline, and if they're going to be traded, it's very likely that they will be traded before. Whoever will be traded, if not signed, will probably get traded before that 22nd of February game. So this is the last game, most likely, if they're going to get traded for one or all those players. So, hopefully it's a good send-off for the Senators, top, UFAs. And, I'm not very confident in any of them signing, because Duchene should have been signed by now if they wanted to sign him. The insiders, just quick update, they say that it'll be come down the last couple days. Apparently Duchene's decision, he's up in the air. Stone, I'm not very confident anymore, and I don't blame him for not wanting to sign here because of the ownership situation. But Stone's the guy that they need to sign, in my opinion. He's the heart of the team. He's the future captain, so hopefully they get that done. And Dzingel's a good trade piece. He's nothing more than a good scoring winger. Anyway, let's get to the game. So starting goaltenders for tonight's game for the Hurricanes: Curtis McElhinney. Crucial game for the Hurricanes. They need to win this to keep up in the playoff race. Anders Nilsson starts again for the Ottawa Senators. He's been really good as of late. Let's get to the first period now. 12 minutes and a nice deflection from Stone. He gets his 26th of the year. The Senators strike first. That's 4 goals in the last 3 games for Mark Stone, 26th of the year. Ties a career high, assisted by Chris Turney and Cody Ceci. Ceci also has 4 assists in his last 3 games. 1-0 Ottawa. We head to the second period. Third period. Second period. Hurricanes had a couple chances. Anders Nilsson looked strong. Not strong here. Bad turnovers from Boro and Christian Jaros. Finds Michael Ferland on a pass from Dougie Hamilton. 16 seconds into the third, the Hurricanes tied at 1 apiece. We move on now 8 minutes later on the 5-on-3 power play, as Ceci literally slashed Nino Niederreiter in the face. Justin Williams bar in, 2-1 Hurricanes. That's the game winner. We'll get to the rest of the goals, but that's the game winner for the Hurricanes. Ferland, Sebastian Aho, a draw and assist on that one. The power play goals keep on coming. 2 minutes later, Teuvo Teravainen set up right in front. He gets his 16th of the year on the power play from Mikko Niederreiter and Justin Williams. It's a 3-1 game, and then Teuvo Teravainen ends it on an awful turnover from Mark Stone, as Stone just gives it right to Teravainen, his 17th of the year, 2nd of the night. Ferland with the assist. As the Ottawa Senators lose 4-1, they now have lost a game after winning 2 in a row, and not to send off the top UFAs wanted. One important note: they did not pick up the puck. So if that means anything to you, that's important, because Karlsson picked up the puck in his last game. Anders Nilsson tonight, he looked strong. He had a great game. But that third period, all 3 of those goals in the third period, there was no chance for him to stop any of those. All those 4 goals in the third period, no chance to stop any of those. They're perfect setups, like that first one for Ferland from Dougie Hamilton, or just bar in like Williams. There was no chance for him. It's unfortunate, but he had a solid game. Fortunately, does not show that on the stat sheet. .892 save percentage, 33 stops on 37 shots on net. So the Senators now allow 4+ goals in a third period for the 5th time this season. If you couldn't tell, that's pretty bad. Only bad teams allow that. And the 5th time this season, game 56, I believe. That's bad. The Senators allowed 4 or more goals in the third period, about 5 times this year. That's not good. Let's get to the stats for this game. Senators started out strong. That first and second period, they looked really good. But the third period, stupid penalties cost them the game and the win. Shots and goal, like I said previously, 37 for the Hurricanes, 26 for Ottawa. They really looked good in the first 2 periods, but the third period, they got outshot by 10, 15-5, and the Hurricanes just took over and got the crucial win for themselves. The faceoffs were 26-23 in favor of Ottawa. Power plays. Ottawa's power play got stifled tonight. They went 0-2. While the Hurricanes finally broke through against the Senators' strong penalty kill, they went 2-4 tonight, including a 5-on-3 power play goal. Hits are 27-25 in favor of Ottawa. And the third star of the game, voted by the NHL, Justin Williams with a goal and assist on the night. Second star, Teuvo Teravainen with 2 goals on the night. And the first star, Michael Ferland with 1 goal and 2 assists on the night as the Hurricanes get the huge victory. Attendance tonight was below 11,000, 10,648. I'd say maybe 7,000 people there in general. That's because there's 50 centimeters of snow falling down and they're playing basically in, the middle of nowhere, It's in a big field. It's not like Madison Square Garden or something. It's not downtown. But anyway, let's get to the Sens Stock Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. The Sens Stock Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans, is as follows. This Sens Stock Star of the Night brought to you by SeatGeek. Once again, please check out SeatGeek.com or download the app in the App Store. Use the promo code SensStock, save $20 off your first purchase. Now, the 4th star of the night with 3% of the vote, Magnus Pajärvi. I thought he had a good game. That whole third line had a good game. Pajot had a goal that got waved off. Bad call. They said he had a kicking motion, but he kicked it and it went off McElhinney's pad and in. So clearly it wasn't, intended to be kicked into the net. It was more of he was battling for position. Bad call, cost him the game as well, but anyway, no goal for him. But Pajärvi, the rest of the Sens third line had a great game, but Pajärvi had a couple of nice chances, and he's the 4th star of the night with 3% of the vote. Third star of the night, 21% of the vote, Barikachuk. I think he had 2 or 3 chances where he just got robbed by McElhinney, and something about Barikachuk, he's still a rookie, so he's still growing into his body. He's going to be a top player for the Senators for years to come when he grows into his body. But something optimistic about this guy, though, is every single game you see opportunities where he's minimum robbed 2 or 3 times per game, and that's what you want. He's always in the gritty areas. He's always in the areas where you're going to get the chances. And once he builds into his frame, watch out, NHL, because this guy's going to be scoring plenty of goals. Mark my word. Speaking of people scoring goals, Rudolph Balcers had one of the better games without even writing on the score sheet. Especially in that first period, he was all over the ice. And, I think there's a time where he just missed it wide. He was about to score right in front of the net. It's unfortunate, but Balcers had a solid game, had to add him there. First star of the night with below majority, 47% of the vote. Mark Stone had the lone goal for the Ottawa Senators. And once again, Mark Stone did Mark Stone things. He's an elite player in the National Hockey League. And, stealing the puck, creating offensive chances. One downside was that turnover, a rare turnover by himself to Teuvo Teravainen to ice the game. Bad play by Mark Stone. I'm not biased like that. It was an awful play. Should never have happened. But Mark Stone, throughout the game, made many, many positive offensive chance plays. So he's the 1st star of the night, voted by you, the fans, as Ottawa Senators fall to the Carolina Hurricanes 4-1. They're now 21, 30, and 5 on the season, which is good for last place in the National Hockey League. Unfortunately, we don't have our first round pick, so it doesn't really mean much. Besides that, the next Sens game is on Thursday against the Detroit Red Wings, February 14th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The Senators are going on a 4-game road trip, so this one's in Detroit. And like I said previously, that might have been the last game for the Ottawa Senators. UFA's Stone, Dzingel, and Duchene in Ottawa. We'll see what happens there, but ugly loss. Let's see if we can get it back on the road, get on the road, and get a win in Detroit. So I'll see you then when the Sens take on the Detroit Red Wings. So besides that, thank you for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk, add us to circles on Google Plus SensTalk, click the big red button down there, and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video, share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. For live stream day of the games, and of course, breaking news as well. Once again, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app at the App Store, and use the promo code SENSTOCK to save $20 off your first purchase. Check out SenStockCentral.com. We update that every single day. Now, besides that, the final score, the Carolina Hurricanes storm into Ottawa during a huge winter storm and defeat the Ottawa Senators 4-1. I'll see you Thursday night when the Sens take on the Detroit Red Wings in Little Caesars Arena. I'll see you then. Good Sens go.